There's a bench by the river no one sits on anymore. It faces the water, half shaded by a tree that's probably older than the town itself. The paint is chipped. The wood is worn. And there's this spot on the left side where the grain is smoothed down completely. That was my dad's spot. We used to come here every Sunday. No matter what. Rain, snow, heat waves. Didn't matter. It was our place. We didn't talk much. Which was kind of the point. My dad was a quiet man. Not in the way that made you uncomfortable, just peaceful. He let silence breathe. Some days we'd bring sandwiches. Other days we'd just sit and listen to the water. He used to say, "People talk too much and hear too little. The river always listens." I didn't understand what he meant back then. I do now. He passed away last spring. Heart. Sudden. Quick. The kind of loss that feels like a joke at first. Like someone will text you and say, "Oops. Wrong person. He's fine." But no one does. For weeks I avoided the river. I couldn't bring myself to go. The idea of seeing that empty bench, his bench, was too much. Grief made the whole town feel smaller. Like every road led to a place he used to stand. I'd walk in circles. Around blocks. Through stores I didn't need to go in. Just trying to outrun the one bench I couldn't bear to see. But grief waits. It doesn't get tired. It sits quietly. Like a river. Eventually, I went. It was a Tuesday. The kind of cloudy day that looks like it forgot how to rain. I sat on the bench. Right side. His side stayed empty. And for the first time in weeks, I listened. To the wind. To the water. To the way my heart cracked a little softer than before. He used to hum, you know? Not songs exactly. Just little tuneless mumbles. Like his soul was making noise so it wouldn't leak out. One time when I was 14, I asked him why we always came here. He said, "Because someday one of us won't. And the other will need somewhere to remember." He said it like he was telling me the weather. I didn't get it. But he always thought ahead like that. I started coming back every week. Not Sundays anymore. That day hurts too much. But midweek, when no one else is around, I sit. Right side. Sometimes I bring coffee. Sometimes I bring nothing. But I always bring him. Grief doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't knock. It just enters. Sits in your chest. And starts rearranging things. Some days I cry. Other days, I laugh at the memory of him yelling at a goose that got too close. I'm not afraid of birds, Naomi. I just respect boundaries. He said that once with half a sandwich in his hand and full goose fury in his eyes. There's moss on the edge of the bench now. I run my fingers along it like it's a page I've read too many times. Because this bench? This is the last place I felt whole. The last place we were quiet together. I've seen others pass by. Some glance at the bench. Some sit for a moment. Then leave. None of them know what this bench holds. What it still carries. That's the thing about grief. It hides in plain sight. One day, I brought a book. One of his old ones. Pages still dog-eared the way he did. Too carelessly, but full of love. Inside, he'd written a note. To Naomi. So you'll never run out of places to sit and think. I wept so hard I had to walk away from the bench for an hour. But I came back. I always come back. I started carving into the back slat. Tiny letters. Soft pressure. One line. He sat here. He still does. No one notices it. But I do. And maybe one day someone else will. And maybe they'll sit beside him too. I brought my niece here last week. She asked why we were just sitting. I said, because sometimes, silence is how we remember the people who made noise in our hearts. She didn't get it. But she will someday. Grief has softened. It no longer stings like it used to. It just lingers. Like the sound of water under wind. Like the weight of someone's jacket still draped over a memory. This bench is not just a bench. It's a doorway. A memory keeper. A sacred place dressed in ordinary wood and time. And maybe someday, long after I'm gone, someone else will sit here and feel a kind of quiet that doesn't need explaining. My name is Naomi. And this is the story of the bench by the river, where I lost my father and found my way back to him.